I see y'all. My son just texted me. I love my son. Can y'all hear me okay? Where is him? I gotta put these on until my eyes adjust. Miss Davis, how you doing? Lily Rose missed it. My daughter just drove me. I'm sweaty. Y'all see out here? It's hot here in Florida, boy. Just drove me to her work. She did good. Good job. Hooray. Divine Feminine Goddess. What's up? What happened with Tarot Tuesday? I was never able to get on. I don't know. I don't know. I did it. It happened. It happened. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got to figure it out. Cause I ain't even use Crowdcast. Or I ain't even use Crowdcast this time. I just went straight through Patreon. So normally I use Crowdcast so I can record it, but I didn't use that, so I don't know what happened. I know it. Georgia always gonna be that heat. What's up, Kiana? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. All right, everybody. So y'all know I'm coming to you good. Today I'm gonna be doing True Spook live. Uh, I didn't get a chance to record it, but I'm gonna tell y'all gonna see the story when I could switch over directly after this one on Patreon. I'm gonna do it directly live, straight up. So if you part of that True Spook tier, you will true any part of the True Spook tier, you will be a part of that. So, but I didn't get a chance to record it. I've been doing so much RV battery changes and shit, man. It's crazy. But yeah. So let me tell you guys about my dream, and this is gonna play into the December 2nd uh offering that I do on everybody's behalf. So it's gonna play into what's up, Brianna J. Long time. Ah, snap. ME, what it is? Orange County, baby. Them oranges wearing an orange shirt. Orange County represent. Yeah. All right. So this is how the dreams start. And so y'all know I was looking for a cabin. Oh, somebody sent me an Oracle deck of cards. Hey Cheryl, what up, Crystal? So get this. So y'all know for the upcoming event that I do December 2nd, this time I was trying to invite people. I was trying to invite people to a cabin. I was gonna like get the cabin and invite about 3 to 4 people. That's it. 3 to 4 people that I trust, 3 to 4 people that I know will come out and enjoy themselves and not come with alternative agendas. But as I was looking and I decided to drive to these places, check them out, not just go online and look. I wanted to physically hop in the RV, drive there, get the energy of the ground, the land. And I ran into a lot of places that were just eerie and creepy, and there's one that's so beautiful, so remote. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere. When I say the middle of nowhere, we can kick a fuss, we can drink, we can shoot a rifle, and nothing, we can do whatever. Well, what's up, Tor? So yeah, in Florida. So yeah, so when I checked on everything like that, uh, I've been having this dream my whole life, and this is a fear. And the recording that I did when I got high is up here too. I'm gonna post that late night. It's just 20 minutes. I cut out as much as I could, uh, because it even leaned down to the racist element inside of my nature when it came to the 2 people that I'm gonna talk about in the dream. Keep in mind, I never met these people. Nothing. This is just a deep seated fear inside of me. But I'm rambling. Let me get on to it. So all my life I've had the same dream recurring, and I don't know what the Akashic records say about recurring dreams. I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me. So in the dream, I'm always in the woods because I love to hunt. I got bow and arrows, rifles, all that stuff. I love to hunt. I love to can my own food. I love to make jerky. I got all that shit. So, in the dream, and it's happened like this all the time. I'm in the woods and I'm inside this cabin. And while I'm inside this cabin, I'm chilling, I'm hanging out, I'm enjoying myself. I don't know who I'm with, but I know I'm with a woman. I don't know who that female is, but I just know that me and her is having some celebratory time together in the wilderness in the woods. So we chilling in that motherfucker. There's a fire burning outside. I sit down. I have me nice little. I got my little motherfucking rum next to me. My Bombay rum and shit, and I'm enjoying myself. And so me in the dream, me and the chick that I'm with, we get intimate. We get intimate, and again, you can look straight in and see what's going on. But we in the woods. Who's out there? We miles away. Ain't nobody supposed to be the fuck out there. So we getting it down in the living room on the couch and shit like that. It get back, it get passionate too, cause in the dream I'm a voyeur type nigga. If y'all don't know, I'm a voyeur type nigga. And yes, in the dream, if I'm fucking somebody in a dream, I will stop in the spirit world and watch me fuck the shit out of her. I'm just that type of nasty man. I'm just sorry. But back to it, y'all. I like to have fun. So me and her, we enjoy each other on the goddamn. What's up, Kendrick? I see your hand. So me and she, we enjoy each other on the couch. The windows open, we getting it down, and afterwards we sitting up there and we decide to open the door. Because the cabin is hot. It's I don't know if it's around by winter time. It's like October, November, December time. So it's a chill in the air, and we open the door for a little bit and we like sit in front of the door. TV playing in the background. The lights on in the kitchen. I mean, it's beautiful, all wood grained out. So we sit up there and we, coming down off of the little sex fuck, the energy, the panting, the sweating, and the loving it. So after we do all that shit right there, we say, okay, it's late. Let's go ahead and close this bitch up and go on to bed. So now we're about to go to bed. So when we decide to go to bed, we're like, nah, ain't no need in going to retire into one of the rooms. Shit. We in here, cabin. Let's just lay here on this couch together, get a blanket. You got the fireplace over there, the TV on. This is ambient. Let's throw a cover over our naked asses and just rock. So now I know for a fact I lock all the doors and the windows just because I'm in the shit of nowhere. I'm still a black nigga. I'm still a black man, bitch. Shit happens and we don't take no chances. So I decided to go and check the house, lock all the doors, double check. I even put a chair up under the knobs of the doors, or I take a rope and I tie the rope around the doorknob and tie it to secure anchors and all that shit there. So if you go camping in the woods with me before we go to bed, I'm gonna secure the fucking thing. I put sticks in the window, so in my mind, I've secured this place other than the front door that somebody could come into. And right then and there, I probably got a Glock or I got my rifle next to me. Either way. So I feel I'm secure in the house. Everything, the cabin, everything is good. I go and I lay down, and me and the sister, we on the couch, and we hugged up, cuddling. It's a beautiful ambient time. We doze off. We go to sleep. Something wakes me up out of my dream within the sleep. Something wakes me up. I jump up, and and inside the cabin, it's two white men. Two white men, probably in there. Probably one got to be like 28, 29. The other one is more so around by like 38. He's the older. The older one is the heavier one, fatter one. But the one 29, 30, he's a slender, tall guy. But both of these guys sitting up there with machetes in their hands and they have their face covered in masks. But the crazy thing about this, what they're wearing is to think about Dean and Sam from the Dean and Sam Winchester from that show, Supernatural. Think about them two brothers, but not them two brothers. And they're wearing these white masks that look like animals, like a coyote, and the other one looked like a panda bear, but they're not. So they're standing in front of me, and I'm laying behind my girl. She in front of me. She still asleep. I just wake up because I get started out of my sleep. That masculine man energy when I know something ain't right. So they're standing by the door, and they had been standing there for a minute. They had been standing there the whole time we were asleep, almost the way it felt in the dream. So I jump up, and I jump to my feet. And when I jump to my feet, they not even moving. They not even startled. They just like, with their head like this, with the mask on, shaking, yeah, like, bitch, we gonna give you a chance to go get what you gotta get, but we got the high ground on you, nigga. You laying down, butt ass naked, dick swinging. You know what I'm saying? You can't. We don't see no gun on you, and if they do, the gun probably right by the table. I can't reach and get it there before they come and chop my hand off from touching it or some shit that and that energy. So now I'm faced with these two men in this dream state, and it's just me. And again, I still don't know the sister that I'm laying with on the couch. Keep in mind, so I don't think spirit was. I don't think the woman had anything to do with the dream. This is just me, and I kind of figured it out. And I've been having this dream my whole life. I've been having this dream my whole life. That's why I never go camping in a cabin. I'd rather do it in my RV where I'm secure, or I go to hotels and stay, and I secure that motherfucker with locks, and I check to make sure the furniture can't be moved. Ain't no sliding glass, ain't no drop flows and shit. I'm very cautious about that type of shit. So in the dream, back to the dream. So in the dream, they're standing up there, and both of them got machetes, and they all dressed like lumberjack type guys and shit of that nature right there. And I'm like, okay, how can I make a move to get to my shit, or should I just bum rush him, wake the sister up that I'm with, bum rush him, and probably fend it off and tell her, hey, take the road, wrap it around your ass, and hit out the back door and bust them woods. But then again, I done got a cabin that's 4 miles from anywhere. So how the hell this woman gonna get through anything with no shoes on, bare ass, butt naked, with a damn towel on, assuming she grabbed the towel and run? They can chase her down, foot getting cut up and shit. So I'm thinking about all this in the dream while I'm wrestling these two cats, and who's to say they don't double team and hack the fuck out of me? So now, as I think about all these scenarios in the dream, at this one point in my life, y'all, I feel so helpless because it's like no matter what scenario I think about in my head to get over this shit, I lose. The chick I'm with lose. So as a man inside of me, it feels like I can't protect my woman. Secondary, it feel like I'm at the mercy of another man. And for a masculine, stoic ass cat such as myself, that's like the ultimate fuck fest. It's like, nigga, you ain't a man no more. And every time that happens, so in the dream, in the dream, I do make a decision. In a dream, I do make a decision to bum rush him. At the same time, I make a decision to give my life for my woman, so at least she have a couple minutes, seconds, whatever it take to at least attempt to escape. In the dream, I give my life up for my woman, even though I think we both perish. But when I rush at him and I make the decision to rush, I end up waking up, and I wake up always terrified and afraid, like, and when I wake up in my everyday life here, terrified and afraid, I always walk around my house, securing my house. I get my handgun and I just walk around. I even go outside and walk around the perimeter of my car, check under my car. And I've been doing that my whole life. I walk around, the perimeter, making sure ain't nobody hiding in the bushes behind the AC. It's that type of mentality that I've had since I was in my early 20s. And I don't know what that is, y'all. I don't know why is in my dream these two white men are constantly haunting me in the dream. Now, I'm going to stop that dream right there, and I'm going to tell you another dream that I've shared on here with you guys. Another dream I shared on here with you guys, when I say, when I dream, I'm always in the same town. This is my town that I created in my dream, my world, my dream, my town, everything from the ocean to this corner store to the cars. I know this town. I know the center of the town. Now, remember, I told you guys in one of the dreams I had in a live that there's always three white men that's virtually unkillable in my dream. No matter how much I shoot them up, no matter how much I run them over, no matter how much I do, I can never win against these three white guys unless I leave the town. So there was one time I shared this dream with you guys to where uh, I had went to a bar. Everybody and all the black guys in the bar were like, "Yeah, we'll take over these motherfuckers. We'll kill them." I ran out the back door of the bar. I told the black guys, "Get out of here. These motherfucking crackers coming to kill you, bro. They finna do yeah." They can't be killed. And they like, nah, fuck that. So I run through the bar and I run out the back of the bar and I jump and I hide down on the ground. And all of a sudden, I just hit a white guy that's unkillable, knocking bitches off, bah, 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 flipping in. So some of the guys run out and they get taken out. They don't see me because I'm hiding behind a little sandbank. So when they go around the front and get in their car, like they wave them over to the car. And keep in mind, none these guys are non-verbal. They don't speak. They don't say nothing. They don't threaten. They just there. So I hop in I get in this car. I get in this Cadillac, beige cream color Cadillac. I hop in it. I duck down low. I hot wire the bitch, and I drive. And as I'm driving out of the bar thing, they're following me. And no matter how fast I go, they are literally right on my ass like this. This is me. This is them. And they don't stop chasing me until I come out of my town into something all black like the void. It's all black, and it's like they instantly stop when I leave my personal town and get into somebody else's town, get into some unknown where the headlights of the car have to illuminate where I'm going. And I end up looking behind me and I see the three white guys get out the car and they just standing up there like waiting on me to come back, or like they can't go this far, but they like, bitch, I'm gonna get you. They don't threaten, they don't gesture. They always have on red. So the oldest one that's bald, short guy that's bald in these dreams, these three white men. He's always short, bald, can't wear no more than 145, 150 pounds. He's the oldest guy. He's the oldest. And he's always having on a red t-shirt. A red t-shirt. No words on it, just a red t-shirt. The others, they're typically the same two white guys, the 40-some-year-old heavy set one and the 30-year-old, slender one. And they are always chasing me in my dreams, and they've been chasing me my whole life in my dreams. Yeah, so yeah, I just want you guys to tell me what you think about that. Yeah, so but this is happening every time. Every time when I'm out there in the woods in the cabin, and you know what? I'm sorry, I left something out. So now that's just the world that I created. And I'm always being chased by three white guys at this time, but it's not three when I'm inside a building. When I'm inside a building, it's always two. And when it's two, no matter if I'm in a high rise building, these two white guys always manage to get in no matter how I secure it. And I'm always throwing my life away protecting either my kids that I'm with, either the woman that I'm with, or either the organization or the organization that I'm servicing or serving with that day. It's like I'm always jumping in to defend everybody else, giving them the chance to get the fuck on. But I end up losing my life. But I never see myself die in the dream. I just wake up when I make the decision to rush them, or I make the decision to pick up the gun and take them out, knowing I'm going to get taken out myself, or, that type of stuff. So when I got high, which I'm going to upload the recording to, when I got high, hold on, let me ask you before I get done. Do you guys want to hear that recording of when I got high? It's 20 minutes long, and then I come back and talk about that on True Spook TV? Or do you guys just want me to tell a live story? I'm going to listen to the comments right here for my True Spookers. This always happened in the wintertime, like October, November, December. Tell the story, tell it live. Okay, got it. All right. So I'll tell the story, and then I can upload the other one later and then go live on that some other day. Country's fear and deepest desires are confronting you. Oh boy, pray for me today. I'm homeless. I'm sorry, added Scott. My apologies for that. I will. Uh, but yeah, so I don't know. I mean, because I'm not a racist person, I don't look at white folks and see them as something that's hurting me. I don't have a fear in my bone about white folks. I don't think not one of them can hurt me. I'm always prepping and I'm always watching my back. Uh, but it's like every time I drop my guard, I get in a relaxed state, or I start enjoying life, it's always these same two Caucasian men in the back of my mind, in my dreams, fucking with me. And when I'm not inside a building, a house, it's always three: a older one, a younger one, and a middle-aged one chasing me, trying to kill me. I haven't experienced slavery, people. I haven't had my ass beat up by a group of white men that I should have trauma like that. So I don't know what it is. Why is my subconscious mind warning me about not being alone with white guys? I don't get it. Again, I'm not racist, and I know when people say I'm not racist, that mean they racist. But 100%, I don't hate white people. Let alone I don't fear them. I mean, I'm a man. I get down with it, boy. You want this ass? Let's rock then. If you the bad enough to whoop my ass, then we got it. If I get you, bitch, I'm sure enough gonna exploit you. That's my energy when it come down to it. Don't push me to that level, but I ain't finna just let you handle me. But I just can't for the life of me. Over the years, I've been going through that, having that dream, same dream for years. And when I got high the other day, I say, well, let me relax because I take a little gummies here and there. This is fluent. So I take a gummy every now and then to calm my mind and just to get into the ether and then increase my powers. And when I took the gummies and I recorded myself and I listened to myself again, I was saying some of the most racist things. I was saying white people are beasts. I was saying some of the most racist things, and I'm like, what the hell? But I was high, man. And I'm like, so, but then, I'm smart enough to know that if you saying this shit while you high, something deep down inside you has come up. And this is something how you truly feel. See, I don't mind putting the mirror back on me, but I just got to figure out why I feel this way towards these three individual white men. I talked to a couple people, and they said maybe over the time, the biggest death that you they said the biggest death that you probably suffered throughout your life over the years have been at the hands of these three white people. Like, they have always been chasing you. They say it can even be ancestral. They've been chasing your family lineage, and these three white men have been hunting you, hunting your family, your legacy, whatever. And they said just y'all just in a time loop of them fucking you up until you figure out how to beat them. And I don't know, because I don't see these three people, and I scan the faces of all white folks around me. If I see a white boy come up to me, I'm looking at his face. I'm trying to see, is he locking onto the same energy as what's in my dream. I don't. My goal, and I tell my kids, don't ever get in the car, don't ever go nowhere with. If you're the only black man, don't ever go nowhere with just white men. These are what I teach my children. I say, don't go to hell. I say, if you're the only black man, don't go nowhere with, if you're with Hispanics. I say, if you're not the same race and you don't have somebody there, your race, your culture, they're this. You don't get in the car and go nowhere with them. You don't go on no camping trips. You don't go on no motherfucking outings. You don't go in the woods hunting. You don't do that shit. No, you go with your own fucking kind. Less likely you get your ass towed up. Less likely some shit can happen. See, I mean, I'm smart. I tell my kids this shit, so my kids know they not going to no concert. They not going to nothing. Even my daughter, don't you get your ass in the car with a bunch of white women and think you gonna come back. I say, no, I don't want to hear it. I say, we ain't doing that shit. So they know not to do that shit. So if you're not black, my kids are not going anywhere with a whole group of demographic or another race of people. That's not racist. That's just survival skills. We see the news. Black girl go to a damn party. She the only one dead, clothes off her ass. And the white girl, I don't know what happened. She fell out a second story window, broke her neck, but yet her pussy exposed to the goddamn air, and signs of being punched, beat up, and raped. But it's suicide or accidental. We ain't going for that shit, because the last thing the world need for me is to activate and just say fuck it. I don't care about nothing. Because you touch one of them goddamn kids of mine, bitch, we don't got no understanding. Only God in a in a platinum gate could keep me from your ass, 100%. But back to the story, y'all. So now, again, multiple dreams I've had. I'm 47 years old. I've had this dream for the past 27 years. I don't know what it is with these three white men that I'm always trying to defend my loved ones against. And here's the fucked up part about it. I end up taking the bullet. I end up getting unalive. I end up sacrificing myself. I don't want to do that. I don't want to, and it's crazy to say, as masculine as I am, as dependable as I feel I can be to anybody, any woman, any family, any group. I don't want to be the one to give up my motherfucking life every time to make sure everybody's okay, especially if I don't know what the hell is going on. But I never have to give up my life when I'm dreaming about a group of Hispanics, a group of Puerto Ricans, a group of Mexicans. It's all just American white men that I always have to make the sacrifice for, the ultimate sacrifice, so my family and my friends and my loved ones can be safe. And people, I had that dream again recently, and it's bothering me. And I'm coming to the internet. I'm taking to the internet. I want you guys to help me, man. If there's one video that you guys share, this should be it, because I'm pleading with you guys. I don't know if it's a deep-seated fear. Again, I don't have no aggression towards a white man. I don't fear him. That's one fucking thing for sure. I ain't gonna bow my head and yell a mouse. Yes, mouse. I've just been shucking and jiving. That ain't my energy. I stand up. I face them. But why every time I get comfortable in these dreams or in the dream state, these guys they get in my energy and then they take me out, or they try to hurt my loved ones and I have to sacrifice for them. I'm really asking you guys. The story was inner fucking tainted. I get it. But I'm genuinely asking you guys. I'm asking for help. The Baron is asking for help. I'm going to look at some of these comments. Miss Fingers, that's your protection being shown in your dream, and it's showing you that they taking his God. That thing, boy, you coming rolling fast on the nigga. They taking his God. Ain't gotta work for. Don't let it bother you. You got it, grandma. Alter. Yep, that's true. Usually, usually in different diasporas, there are three gatekeepers to hell. Oh wow, Chantel, that's crazy. You don't have to fear them, but fearing what they will do. I like that. It's a warning. Your spirit is showing you, yeah, been showing you your vibration is rising and they don't like it. Oh, like these are the people that want to keep me trapped, or that I'm getting so powerful in the astral projection, spiritual world, whatever, or I'm define learning myself, and that they like, okay, we have to stop them. Got it. Could be a representation of all the negative being unleashed to the earth. Yeah. Oh boy, that's a good one. I like that one too. It could be yeah, like a negative influx saying, okay, this is one of the awakened ones. Let's fuck him up. Let's not let him wait. Let's keep him stirred up. Yeah, I am a protective person. Maybe it's a sign you need to up your spiritual protection. Fear base. Yeah. Yeah, everybody, I think it's time. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've cut down on heavy meats. I promise. I've cut down on heavy meats. I've been detoxifying my liver. I mean, I've been doing everything. I've cut out the sugar. I've even stopped interacting with people, and a lot of people have gotten upset with me because I won't take their calls or interact with them. I don't want to be in different people energy fields, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying. It's starting to cut off. The video just start buffering and reconnecting when those little kids came running through. Whew. See, we got it and you got it too. You're the teacher. After all, go get you some protection. And it could be the detox from everything that's causing this. Oh, wow. It's time to make a real strategy in case it happens. Let's run the play. Now you're talking, Emmy. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, so the other day, I'm gonna say about 3 weeks ago, I took out all my guns. I cleaned them good. Cleaned all my guns, oiled them up, test fired them, made sure they were good. I tightened the string on my bow and arrows and my crossbow. I just been doing a lot of stuff. I went and got my little vest, my little bulletproof vest. I went and got a couple sharpened knives and shit, and I started, toting because I had stopped toting my handgun for a long time. I was like, I don't want no trouble. I ain't looking for trouble. I just went into a peace mode the past 3 months. So for the past 3 months, I didn't even have a handgun. I'm doing all this traveling. Um, I didn't even tote my sidearm with me. But as of 2 days, I just started toting it again. Spirit told me get it again, put it on me, and I'm like, man, I don't really want no violence, but now I told it again. I mean, I've been trying to rewrite my mindset for so long, but this is what's happening now. Back to the whole, December 2nd, sacrifice I typically do for everybody. Again, I was looking at getting this cabin. And when I was looking at getting this cabin, I was going to drive out there and see it to feel the energy of the grounds. But then it was like, don't go out there. So then I went online and I looked at the geographic topography, I think that's what it called. I looked at all that shit there, sky view and all that shit there, and the cabin is really far off from the distance. Damn kids just running around and shit. Fucking parents ain't watching the kids. But yeah, so I'm sitting out there. I mean, I look at it, I look at the topography and everything like that, and it's sort of like the cabins that I'm always in my dream. What's up, Queen the Great? Long time. What's up? So, yeah, I look at it, and it's in the cabin that I looked online. It reminded me of what I saw in the dream. It reminded me of what I was seeing in the dream. So, I was like, I was not gonna, I was not gonna rent that cabin. But again, I wanted to rent that cabin so I can invite 2 or 3 great people out there to do the sacrifice with me. It was going to be filmed, just about 2 or 3 good people, co-ed, men and women, no screwing, none of that type of shit. That ain't on that type of time. But to see just how this type of thing is done. But now I got to look for another cabin, and I got to look for somewhere, very much close to civilization. I'm thinking about doing it in a state park, like making it like a camping event, 2, 3 days camping. I mean glamping, because I know some people they need toilets and shit. But the facility that I'm looking at now, it has a toilet you can walk to, or ride your little mini bikes to, if you bring one with you. But I'm still looking at just getting about 2 to 3 people to go on this thing with me from December the 1st to December the 3rd, as we do this sacrifice for everybody else. It's gonna be strict rules. Yes, you can drink, but there's gonna be no beer, no shit like this. You have to drink the rum that is provided for the spirit at that ceremony. You have to not go to sleep. So if you can't stay up past 24 hours, 36 hours, then no, you can't come. We really doing work. This is no sitting around telling campfire stories or that shit. We're doing work. I did it. I lost 25 pounds. That picture I posted when I was all fine and sexy, December 14th, after I got over that shit, I was sexy as shit. I gained all that weight back in 2 months because I don't get to eat. I don't get to fuck. I don't get to do nothing while I'm doing this shit, man. So, yeah, I think so. I can't do the cabin thing because I think it'll end bad. So, what are you guys thinking about it? Shit. So let me ask you this: Should I still do the group offering December the 2nd? Uh, find another location. Is that something I should still do? I'm looking at some of the comments. Akina Finger say I could stay woke for days on Spirit. Me too. I do 14 days sometime on Spirit, and I don't even eat. That's the crazy part about it. I don't even eat. Paul Lisi, what did Baron say? Yes. How do you do the right? Uh, I recorded. I the last one I did. I allowed everybody to see. I posted. I did live videos on when I was doing it. But it's just something December 2nd I do for everybody. Last time I did it for like virtually free. If you was one of my Patreons, the only thing you had to do is send in the letter. And I think I paid over 4,500. It cost me over $4,500 for all the material and about 7 days of just fasting, praying during the time. And I mean, it took a toll on the body, lack of little food, that type of stuff. But a lot of people say I should. Sorry, y'all. I said a lot of people say I should charge this time around. Because spirit got to be paid. And last time I paid out of my own pocket. I bought the goat. I got the goat from Damascus, and then it got shipped over here. Then I didn't know I had to pay the guy up the road another 530 some odd dollars. So $1,200, then 530 some dollars. That's for the goat. Then I had to buy the materials to build the fire pit, because it's consecrated and all that stuff. Draw the circles, the rum, all that shit. And then I skint the goat. So I gave a lot of the goat meat away. I still got some of the goat meat in the freezer. I don't eat goat no more. It fucked me up so bad I don't eat goat. Then I had to do chickens at the same time. I did two rabbits. I made sure everybody got what they wanted, and everybody was telling me like, Baron, what you did, bitch, I got it. They were like, bitch, I got it. They said, I don't know what you did, but as soon 2 days after that bitch was done, by the first of the year, bitch, I had what I put in that letter to you. So a lot of people that got what they want, they're like, nigga, it worked. Don't just let that shit slide. You charge this time around. That's your energy, and I'm gonna charge. And I let the true spookers come out with the price. So this year, if I'm charging, I want everybody to have a great experience who I invite. Again, just 3 to 4 people. I'm not sitting up here trying to invite 1,300 people because I think that'll diminish the energy. I needed to be very much authentic because when I say I'm doing my work, and on my last videos, y'all know I show y'all all the work, even taking it to the lake. And some of the videos, them spirit lake, when I give it to the water, the ash and stuff, and I plant a plant next to the water at the same time because this is a whole ritual my grandma taught me. The water spirits are popping up. They wanted that offering. They wanted it. So yeah, let us know what we need. Make it a screaming event, and people can't physically make it. And set the task up, and I yard and follow and list the rules. Yeah, I like that. Just tell me the number. I like that, Chantel. Sakina, what's up? Yeah, so people in the cabin, I think that the spirit was warning me with the dream I had the other day, the vision, not a dream, because I was high as fuck. And that's when I seen the dream and I started talking about it. Uh I think they were telling me I can't do it in the cabin. I still need to do it around people because I guess if I'm isolated, the powers that be, the enemies could come and get me, that type of shit, or that makes me more susceptible. And let's say I do go to sleep on the couch. Let's say let's say I do go to sleep and shit pop off, and I know I don't think I done secured everybody. And let's say somebody go out to smoke, leave the door open. I'm thinking I'm secure, everybody locked down, bitch break in. Let's say that the person who owned the land think they see a bunch of niggas that they could come back and rob, and then they break in to hack us up and shit. The world is a crazy place, so I need to be somewhere where I can fully secure my shit and make sure I do this. Do that to a land that means some on the ancestors. I like that. Yeah. As ancestors for additional protection. Yes, I am. So I was looking at going to a state park since I got my RV. And at the state park, you could bring your RV or you could drive your car just as long as you have a tent and everything. And I don't mind doing it with the RV, having the fire pit going. The RV put a net over the thing where you can in and out the RV. You're getting power, so the AC gonna be blowing 24/7. You bring your own tent, you hook it up on the same ground and all that shit there. Your cars parked in front of it. If you ever been RV camping, it's you can put 3 or 4 cars in that spot and make it like a circle, and there's other people around, so it ain't too many people gonna act the fool. And then again, your boy got an arsenal. Your boy got an arsenal. There's one person that'll be there that I bring that ain't gonna do no drinking or drugging. They is just making sure we okay. That's security. I know how to bring that because I'm putting everything in place. One person there'll be like armed 24/7, and there'll be security while we manifesting, praying, getting into the spirit, dancing, making these spells come true. They making sure nobody come on that camp, nobody sneaking in the back, nobody sneaking this. That's their job, and I'm gonna pay them. So this time they were like, yeah, you can't foot this bill on your own for the world to come up off your sweat and energy. Was there ever a state park you went to with the grandma? No, me and grandma never went camping like that. Grandma wasn't fancy like that. The closest thing we got to camping is when we camped out on Disney property before it was Disney, or like on the back roads of Disney when that turkey thing, when she used to go over there to that man house and see him, and he was like the one of the grant writers or one of the lawyers for Disney, that they was fighting that man who had that demon turkey on his land and shit, Big Daddy Turkey, whatever the fuck they nicknamed that thing. We stayed out there at his house, and it was in the middle of nowhere. And she'll let me go outside and put your tent while she in a fucking little white man. But that was that shit there. But that's as close as me and her went to camping. Okay, okay, all right, Emmy. I appreciate that. Crystal, what's up? Lord OC, how you doing? So yeah, people, I want you guys to really try to get this video out there. I really want to see, could y'all help me with that, because maybe I need to do some energy cleansing. Maybe I need to figure out why these white boys in my chakra energies. Maybe I need to figure out why they in my Akashic records. Maybe I need to figure out why, when I go to my own personal universe that I create, that I know every inch of it in my dream, why is these three white men haunting me or trying to stop me from being where I'm at? Again, I don't have a racist bone in my body. I'm not mad at the white man. I don't give a fuck what he did. I don't think the white man could hang with me on one level or another. Neither here nor there. But it's in my dream they always fucking with me. And I don't know what that is. So I'm asking for help this go round. You say it's because I'm protecting you guys. I believe that. Hunting and hunting in the word. I love that. Maybe your white ancestor energy that needs to be healed, possibly. Not when they break into your house with a machete to kill you, OC. You came to the party a little late, Papa. I'm dreaming these white boys always trying to hurt me and kill me. And I don't know what I did to them. It's like anytime I drop my guard and I'm secure, I have a dream these white boys try to hurt me. And I always end up giving my life to protect whoever I'm with. But here's the strangest thing in the dream. And y'all gonna laugh when I say this. Here's the craziest thing in the dream. The woman that I'm always with in the dream, I never know who she is, but she's always the same woman. Her energy is always the same. Her energy signature is always the same. And she's always at a place of rest. She's always at a place of serenity. She's always like carefree as fuck. But I'm always the one to wake up and see these people first. And I'm always to say, hey, baby, get the fuck on. I'll die for you. I'll make sure you're okay. Even when I'm at a group setting, even if I'm dreaming like I'm in an office or something, these white boys, and no matter what setting I'm in, they're wearing the same clothes, like lumber. They dress like the motherfucking boys Sam and Dean Winchester from Supernatural. They dress like that with all the fucking layers of clothes on, with a mask and a machete. That, and then the old man always have on the same red shirt. But no matter what setting, whether I'm in a corporate office, they always break in with a machete to hack us up. Whether I'm in the cabin in the woods, they break in to hack us up. Whether I'm in my own house, they break in the door to hack me up. But the woman that I'm always with, she's always clueless, serene, and I'm always saying, baby, just run for it. I'll take the hit. Just see if you can escape. I know I'm gonna go. I can't. I gotta protect you. And I'm always diving into the situation to protect her. Even if she's at the corporate office with me, I'm diving in to protect her. Even if she's at the house Thanksgiving holidays, I'm diving in to protect her. Even if we in a park, one time the same, a different dream over the years, I'm at a pier. I'm at a dock in a pier, and the same three white guys come up there, machetes, long coals. It's two of them this time. The other guy was in a white van out there next to the road, but I'm on a pier on a bridge where you can walk, sort of like in New York. Everything New York sucked to me. Sorry, New Yorkers, but it's like when you walk around the shore, the wharf, whatever you call them shits, and you walking around on the bridge, the water on this side, the gate, and I'm looking at the gate, and I got my lady next to me. Again, I don't know who this lady is. She's always the same energy signature in the dream. And I turn around and they standing behind me. Even with people walking around, they standing behind me, finna come at me and hack me up. And here I go, baby, take off running. I'll take over. I got this. And before they could put the blades on me and shit, I wake up and I'm like, damn it, I just needed to get to one. I'm feeling like, bitch, if I could just get to one of them and fuck them up, I'd do my best to put their ass in the grave. But I never get to hurt them. I never get to end them. I always wake up when I make that decision to sacrifice myself. When you go against the grain, you are a threat. They don't like when you too peaceful or at balance. I love that. I love that. Did you experience these men in real life? No, that's the thing. I've never experienced these men in real life. All the white folks that I've had trouble with, all the white men that I've bumped heads with, has been in the corporate world when I was in corporate. When I'm suit and tie and I'm doing, client work, case work, helping people out, they get jealous that, I uncover shit. And I'm very outspoken in these corporate meetings. And now that I'm back in the corporate world, I'm very outspoken. If something ain't going right, well, that the numbers ain't gonna add up. That shit ain't gonna crunch. No, this need to be done. You got this guy in the wrong place. Put him over here. I'm very outspoken, but you just get a little like, can't stand this nigga. He think he's smart. Bitch, I got a degree in psychology and human service. What do you expect? I believe in helping people. You know, fucking expect just because the dollar bill ain't there. You think I'm not gonna do what I would put on this earth to do? So, but I never felt these guys. I never felt these energies in real life. So I don't know where they come from. So, but even what white man in real life gonna try to kill you with a machete? And they always the same three too. So nah, I never experienced them in real life. This is only in the dream state for the past 27, 30 years. The woman is innocent. You're protecting innocence and ignorance to spiritual warfare. Could it be you're protecting the divine feminine? So now, get this. I'm glad you said that. Antonique, I'm glad you said that. So now, ever since I decided to go back on this masculine kick and I decided to start making men more masculine, teaching men how to treat women, and teaching men how to walk away from women if it turns out to be something, devious in their mind or killing them. You ain't got to hurt these women. You ain't got to argue with these women. Man, you just don't got to entertain. The most energy you could bring as a masculine man is walking the fuck away and letting that woman deal with her shit on her own. But if you see a woman finna get her ass kicked and she's deserving of your protection, dude, you step your ass in and you quit that situation. You ain't gotta beat the dude that's fighting her. You ain't gotta jump in and give your life. But bro, you can say a word or two. Hey man, I'm calling the cops. Let that shit go. You can try to talk the situation out. That type of thing. You ain't gotta physically get yourself killed. So maybe it is I'm protecting a divine feminine energy, and these white guys are breaking into these houses or coming around me for the past couple of years trying to destroy her, and I sacrifice myself to save the divine feminine. I see that because out of all the women that I've dealt with in my life and who's done me wrong, I never did one curse spell on their ass. I never tried to hurt them. I never put my hands on them. That shit going around the internet that I beat up Black Witch Yaya. I ain't never touched that fucking. Why would I hit the woman? I mean, but y'all don't know the shit that's going around on the internet about me. That's why I get so disheartened. And me and that girl don't even conversate no more. Never done none of that girl. I never physically put my hands on that girl. We never did. We just decided to separate. Energy grew apart, but now it's going around. Oh, the Baron domestic violence. The girl. No, I didn't. I would never hit a woman. I'll put your ass in jail. I will call the police on you, motherfucking ass. That's 100%. I will 911 your ass all the way up to the jailhouse. And I will go to every fucking court case to make sure your ass go down. You put your hands on me. What's up, Lady B? I know, yeah, that ain't man. That ain't masculine, right? To put your ass in jail. But no, maybe I am protecting the divine physical, the divine feminine. So yeah, I don't know. They've been fucking with me for all these years. And I just need help because when I get high and I'm learning how to get high and stuff, because I wanna be able to free my mind. Imagine me on shrooms and on marijuana when I'm freeing my mind. I'm not out there doing it every day. It's like once a month I say, let me just take a break. The kids taken care of. I done secured everything. Let me just free my mind with a gummy or smoke a little joint here and there. And next thing you know, I'm saying stuff. I'm philosophizing to myself. I'm waking up with memories that I never had. I there's so funny thing, funny thing, funny thing. Yeah. You know if that's trying to start something or not. Oh no, just be careful, OC. So here's the crazy thing. So one day I got real high, and y'all gonna laugh. I'm finna tell you just how spiritual you are. You are, because if I can do it, I always say you can do it. I got high one day, and I had did a reading for this sister, right? And it kind of borderline to the sexual energy, but it wasn't there. So all of a sudden, I was like sitting in front of her, she's sitting in front of me, and I started smelling her energy, her aura. I started smelling, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but if you're a real spiritualist, I mean, don't judge. I started smelling her vagina, and we weren't nowhere near each other. She was sitting over there, I'm sitting over here somewhere, like we was about 12 feet apart from each other. And I'm smelling her energy, I'm smelling her vagina, I'm smelling the milk inside her breast, I'm smelling her hair follicles, I'm smelling everything about her. I'm smelling her breath, her nose, I'm smelling her eyeballs. All that gives off a scent, right? And I know I sound crazy. So I'm smelling every this woman. So I say, let me see if I could do a reading on this sister. So I told the sister, come here. I told her, put a chair right here. And I grabbed the sister leg, pull her little pants back or whatever the fuck culotte she was wearing, pull them back. And in my vision, I broke her leg up into about four different individual pieces. One, two, three, four, all the way up a little bit past the knee, nothing to the crotch area. And I sniffed it. I sniffed the area from her foot on down. I'm closing my eyes because I'm remembering. And I remember all of this lady's past life and what I'm telling her. I remember her being in up there up north in one of them northern cities. I remember her mother abusing her, and I'm telling her everything I'm seeing. And she was like, I never told nobody that. I never knew about this. Nobody should know about this. And I'm like, yeah. So then I moved up to where the calf muscle at, and I smell that part, and I take in everything in her past life to where she was dating multiple men over the centuries, and she dated a general who were pretending to be a god and shit, but he was a demon. I'm sorry, he was a demon, but he pretended to be a man dressed up in like a military suit from India, like one of them beige military Indian suits and stuff, and he was all stoic. But spirits say in your past life, this is the guy who tricked you out your throne. He stole from you. He brought you down because he tricked you. You thought you had some. And I moved up, and now I'm into modern day energy, and I'm seeing all this shit, and I'm telling her all about this shit that I shouldn't know. And it just and like the lady was crying, she was a mess, and I'm like, I don't need to get high no more because I can unlock all this shit while I'm high. Imagine the fuck if I'm just zoned the fuck out for real. So I told myself I'm gonna start getting high once a month, just opening the thing up. And no, before y'all ask, I am not doing that shit to women in public. I would be I will be up to my ears in vagina. No. I told you I got one penis. I got one penis, baby. I ain't got two or three no more. Back in the day, I had two or three, probably 10 of them bitches. I got one right now, 47. I need to keep that one healthy. That's a joke, y'all. Be good. Whew. Dang, the whole body really do store memories. It does, your entire body. And I didn't know I could unlock that shit with just a smell. But when I told the sister, and it was recorded, by the way, too. I let her record it because I'm very professional. I let her record it, and she got the recording. Maybe one day, if that lady decide to share that shit with you, cool. Just know I told you first. She probably keeping it a secret because she started crying. It was very painful. That was just regular. That was just regular gummies, man. That was just regular gummies. I ain't do no extra shit. Leah crazy. Be quiet. Leah, what you say? She my boo thing then? Leah crazy. After all that, Leah, you can't. She ain't a sister. She my boo thing. Miss Davis, y'all don't know. I just like to have fun, y'all. Oh my God. Listen, I didn't screw it. Oh, wish they worked for me like that. Little Rose Missy, you just need to be around the right person to free yourself. Maybe you take them and the kids still ripping and running. But yeah. So yeah, so again, I do think I am put here to protect the divine feminine. No, that don't mean being a simp or a sucker. No, that don't mean letting y'all run roughshod. I am a masculine ass man. I do believe in Marcus Aurelius. I believe in stoicism. I believe in protecting your home, protecting your family. I believe in letting a woman be a woman and a man be a man. Gender roles are very specific in my world, if y'all don't know. So but at the same time, I don't think I should be stressing you as a man and you being a woman. I don't need to stress you, and I don't need to. My job is to take all the stress off of you that I can, while still allowing you to have your purpose and your meaning in life. I'm not gonna. Oh, I cook and clean and fold your clothes, wash your shit while you sit around and read comic books all day. That ain't putting you in your feminine energy, ladies. That's in that taking the responsibility off of you. You still need to learn how to cook for yourself, clean for yourself. You still need to do shit to make you feel like a woman, to make you feel accomplished. And a lot of us men over the years since the feministic movement and since our mothers have raised us, we have gotten that shit wrong. That my mothers taught us to treat women like they wanted to be treated with this fictitious dude they had in their head that they would never get. So we grew up treating a woman, and then when we weren't reciprocated the love and the energy and the respect back, now we whining and cursing and arguing like bitches with our woman. Ain't no fucking need for that shit. No, I'm not gonna argue with you. No, I'm not gonna put up with your shit. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say what I say. I'm gonna show you I mean what I say, and I'm gonna love you through that shit. And if you don't like the love that I'm giving you because you got a chip on your shoulder, I'm gonna tell you, baby, kick rocks. You can go on about your business. Because there's somebody out there that's gonna understand, okay, this man told me something, he okay with my shit. He just say, fix your attitude, fix your mouth, fix your this, and he still showing me he love me, ain't raising the voice, ain't kicking my ass, ain't cursing me. Yeah, I could rock with this nigga. I could rock with it. I could do my own, changing. And that's what it is. To me, that's masculinity in a whole. And that's what I'm teaching all these men in the men group too. When I go and I talk and do my men's group, that's what I'm teaching them. It is. I refuse to argue with a woman again. I did that shit. That was bitch made me. I'm a real man now. But yeah, people, this guy is sending me. Leah crazy. Leah, don't do it to me like that, Leah. I'm just talking. Yeah, mini pratt, what it is. Yeah. So that's where it's at, people. So I really want you guys to get this video out there. I mean, even if y'all want to send parts of the video to some people, I don't care. I just want to know why these people are still following me. Why every time I drop my guard, I'm protecting a woman and the energy signal of that woman is still the same woman. She don't change. It's never a different person. It's never a different energy signature. It's always the same energy that I'm protecting. that I always end up sacrificing myself for. And this woman is at my business. This woman is everywhere with me. She's somewhere in the mix of, even when I said I was in the military, in my mind, in the dream and the vision, I protected her. I protected the military because she was there. I threw myself on a grenade or shit, and I took up a gun and started shooting everybody just to get so she could have a chance to get out of there. I faced those unwinnable odds, so she can get out of there, no matter who she with, her family or group, whatever. So I really need to know. One, I'm asking y'all and I'm begging y'all to help me. Uh, Help me figure out why, for the past 30 years, I've had this dream about these white men. Uh, if y'all want to do your own tarot reading on it, I welcome it. Y'all got my email address. It's in the link in the comments. Send me an email address saying, Baron, this I pulled cards on you. This is what I think. Hell, if you pull cards, put it in the comment. Somebody else may piggyback off of yours. I'm really seriously asking you guys why. Just because I'm a great psychic and a great magician, spiritualist, whatever you want to call me, some shit I don't know because it's affecting me. That's why I'm coming to you guys for help to help me. So so that's the first thing I need to know. I want somebody to help me. Maybe what you said, pick up why these guys bothering me. The second is, can you guys help me figure out who is this feminine energy that I've been spending my whole life trying to protect, trying to make well and happy, and trying to just get up to par, get to do right in life. Just it's like I'm trying to make sure she's smart enough, strong enough, fast enough that she don't drop her guard, that she knows that it's danger out there. And I do have sex with this person, this feminine energy in the spiritual world and in my dreams and visions and stuff. It's not like she's my girlfriend. It's like I'm just always with her and we fuck. It's like like a guard protecting a princess, that the princess let me tear that puss up here now. But it's always I'm supposed to give myself. And I don't want to start looking at that divine feminine energy as the bad guy. Or like if I leave this divine energy alone, start protecting that shit, then I could live a full happy life. If maybe the guys that break in are after her and I'm just there, maybe if I tuck the ass and run, maybe I get away and they hack her up or they take her away. But then again, when I did think like that, I'm like, then it's me standing between the enemy, destroying the last bit of feminine energy on the planet before everybody turn into sexy reds and Sukianas, thought boppers, 305 they call them, 304s, 305s. I don't know the term right now. But maybe it's like my energy is the last energy protecting her, and I'm giving it all to make sure she okay. I don't know. I ask questions. That's what I do. And that's that, people. Gatekeeper and protector. I have to do another work run driving. I'm still here listening. Thank you. Boss lady, what it is. Live Saturn. I like that cartoon. Yo, Icon, I love that cartoon. They should make a season 2 or 3. I love that one. Could be a spiritual spouse. I like that. Latoya G, the second. I definitely will lock into this. Yeah, I'm giving you guys permission to read my energy on this right here because I'm serious. I really want to know. I really want to know what's going on. Saki K, I like when he made all them duplicates of himself and then he created one that was not needed, bow-legged and retarded, but he still had power because he wanted to eat goddamn coffee pudding. And he got all the power in the world and he can't just create his coffee pudding like this. He wanted to buy the machine. It's like he's so powerful he don't even know he can just create the damn machine to make his coffee pudding, and he can have it anytime he want, or he can create. But the machine is the only way I could get it. I love that show. That's a smart show. That's just anime shit I like. All right, everybody. I'm finna go over here to my Patreon and I'm finna set it up So for everybody that's in my True Spook, no matter what tier you're on, I'm finna go live and I'm finna tell the True Spook story live on my Patreon channel since I didn't get a chance to record it. As y'all know, I have a lot going on with this man's group going into these prisons and helping out my studs. Studs, I gotta get you right. I'm trying to put you on the map. Y'all need psychological help too. They done let y'all run roughshod, boy. And these women that took y'all up and through there. I'm gonna always advocate for my studs. It may seem like I'm joking. I am not joking. I go in front of these people in these meetings, in these councils, Department of Children and Family. I tell them they need to really consider offering services for you guys on a mental level so you guys can get over your hurt. Us men, we've been going through this shit for years. Y'all just started this shit for 30 years. We've been going through this shit for centuries. We have time to adapt. Y'all fresh and brand new. Okay? So I got your back on this right here. Got your back. I love it. It's been that long. What happened to your dreads? They right here. They on my Baron altar. Uh, I'll get a couple. They right here. I keep them. They on my Baron altar. I grew them in the wick, so it's about 13 up there. I just cut them off about 2 or 3 months ago, if that. Getting into the professional world, I wanted to look more appeasing to the professional people, and going in there with wicks, they wouldn't pay me no attention. Somehow it could be very bad, at least in my tribe. Practice spiritual spouses can cause a lot of havoc in your life. So, for example, they can cause all your relationships to fail. They can cause blockages. Yeah. Oh, another. On the other hand, they can be very helpful. Depends. I like that. Thank you, Live Saturn. Live Saturn. All right, everybody, I'm going over here to the Patreon. So all my Patreons, if you got Crowdcast, research how to do Crowdcast because I'm going to do this on Crowdcast so it can be recorded. I'm going live and I'm going to tell you guys a story live. So let me give you guys a little bit of the story for you guys that are not Patreon. My true spooks are real life shit that happened to me my whole life growing up in the projects of Orlando, up and down Florida itself. Me and grandma, we did our spiritual travels. My grandma did a lot of root work for the community. She helped a lot of people. Sometimes grandma was in some bullshit. She was on some fuck shit, but she was a foundational Black American Indian woman that did what she did. I showed a picture of grandma last time, last live on Patreon I did, and everything like that. I may just be able to show you a picture of my great grandma dear. I think I should show you a picture of my great grandma dear. So this Patreon, I'll show y'all a picture of my great grandma dear as well. So y'all will see how all this Native American Indian met with Gerald from Barbados and got all this shit popping and going. All right, everybody. So yeah, share this video, help me out. I give you permission to pull cards. Leave it in the comments under this video. I'm shadow banned, so it may not get there. A lot of people see my shit and block it. I don't know why they report it. I don't know why, but that just shows that they love me and they stop me on YouTube, but they can't stop me on Patreon. So that's a good thing. But yeah, put it in the comments or email it to me. Uh, and I'll cut and paste and put it in the comments so everybody can see under this video. But I'm finna let you go. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Y'all be good. Yeah, press like. Press like. Yeah, press like and share and subscribe. I haven't said that in a long time on this thing, but yeah, I appreciate y'all. My Patreons, I'm going over there to set it up right now. Be ready. Going live on Patreon in a second. Have a good one.